All right, good morning from Jackson, Mississippi. Today is TeamStrub Day 13. I am here with the lovely Kiersten Bullock from the YMCA. Kiersten, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
Okay, well, I am currently the child care director at the downtown YMCA. We have a preschool program there. The past 2 years, I've been the child care director at one of our other locations, the Clinton YMCA. What we do at the Clinton YMCA is we have an after-school program for the kids and also summer camp.
Okay, and can you talk about the mission of the YMCA sort of broadly? You know, what does the YMCA represent?
Right. Well, the YMCA is all about putting Christian principles into every aspect of the Y of our programs. One of the things like this summer, we have summer camp, and we are doing the summer feeding program, working on fighting childhood hunger. So we offer free meals and things like that to the kids.
So we talked about how summer camp started yesterday. Obviously, everyone's got a lot going on.
Absolutely.
You know, as their director especially. So, talk about summer camp. How does a typical day go, and what is summer camp all about?
Well, summer camp at the Y, the special thing about the YMCA is we are a nonprofit Christian organization. And especially here at like the Clinton YMCA, the area that we're in, it's very low income, and we offer financial assistance to a lot of the families who otherwise their kids wouldn't be able to come, have a fun summer at summer camp. But here we swim every day. We offer swim lessons at summer camp. That's part of, we're also doing the Hop the Gap initiative in our summer camp program, hopping the gap of, the education gap throughout summer, hopping the gap, teaching the kids how to swim, because most of them don't know how to swim. Their parents may not know how to swim, and they may not can afford the swim lessons, so we offer financial assistance for that as well. And also hopping the gap, like we talked about, with the childhood hunger. But, we swim every day. We do lots of fun activities, sports. They have daily devotions. Like we said with the summer feeding, they get, 3 meals while they're here. We do team building, just all kinds of fun stuff like that.
And one cool thing that I've noticed in many of the organizations so far is a lot of these kids come back year after year after year.
Absolutely.
Have you seen a number of children sort of come back and develop and grow and improve?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. We have, of course, we do the after-school program, and then, it'll move into summer camp, and we have a lot of the kids that stay. We've got kids who have been here for years that, keep coming back. They love, the family atmosphere, the Christian aspect of it and all of that. So.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about the summer feeding program. This morning we were over at the downtown YMCA putting the food together. So we have food prep in the morning, and then we bring the food over, for lunch. Talk about how that program has helped and what that program entails.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the summer feeding, this is the second summer that we're actually doing that.
Okay.
And, it just, it's a lot of work. We prep it, at a different site. We bring it over to the other facilities. But it's just an awesome thing. Even people from the community get to come and eat and partake in that. You hear all the time these days about the kids being out of school and they may not get those meals in the summertime. So that's, a big thing that we're trying to target is to make sure that they get those meals and that they get the healthy meals.
Okay, and you said that the program is not exclusive to the Y. There are other organizations in Jackson and in the state of Mississippi that are also participating.
Mm-hmm, there are, absolutely.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Lived in Mississippi your whole life?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
I grew up here down south, the Jackson area, and then I moved north Mississippi. And then about 2 years ago, I got married, and now we're relocated back down here.
People watching at home from states around the country, maybe even around the world, what is the best part of living in Mississippi?
I just love, they talk about Southern people, and, everybody's just more friendly here. You've got, everybody knows everybody, like I've always been from a small town. Everybody knows everybody. My mom made a joke the other day about she went to the voting polls. You go at your church and vote, and everybody there knows your name, asks about your family. So that's what I love about it, just living in the country. Everybody knows everybody and that type of thing.
Okay, and I almost forgot to ask the role of volunteers, of course, at the YMCA. Talk about how a volunteer can help make a difference, and how can a volunteer reach out and maybe get in touch with you or someone else at the Y?
Mm-hmm. We have lots of volunteers that come in and out every day. It's as simple as coming in, filling out the paperwork. If with our volunteers, if you're working with kids, they do background checks, have to make sure everybody's safe. But we have volunteers that come all the time to help out with the kids. In our after-school program, they'll come in and assist with tutoring. In the summertime, they'll come help. We've got volunteer, we call them CITs, they're counselors in training.
Mm-hmm.
They get to come and get that experience. It looks good on resumes, and they're actually trained to become a real counselor one day.
Great. Where can people read more about the YMCA?
You can go to our website. Ours is www.ymcams.org.
Okay, perfect. Very last question. Do you think I have an accent, and do you think you have an accent?
I've been told that I have an accent. I don't think you really have an accent, though. I feel like you sound like me, but that may mean that you have an accent then. I don't know.
Perfect. Kiersten, thanks so much for taking the time. We're going to let Kiersten get back to work. Really some terrific work you do here in the community, and we appreciate you spending the morning.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.